107.5 The River, hanging out at River on the Rooftop with Maren Morris. Yes. We are so excited to have you. Now, pop music got its first taste of you with the Middle Z track.
Yeah.
How did you get your start in music for everyone who's not familiar with you?
I grew up in Texas, and I basically was writing songs as a teenager, and then I moved to Nashville 5 years ago and wrote for other artists. And all
Go ahead,
just
name drop.
Tim McGraw was one. Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson's not really country, but I wrote for people in this hub of Nashville, and then I made my own record and kind of started this journey and won a Grammy, and then a couple months later found this Z song and became a part of it, and it just really opened my music up to a whole world of fans that hadn't heard me before.
What's that like, going from a songwriter and someone who's behind the scenes to just being catapulted into the spotlight? How do you deal?
I have really amazing friends and family around me that keep me super grounded, and the great thing about living in Nashville is everyone's in music, so everyone's doing exciting things, and I feel like they've helped keep me really humble over the years. But yeah, I mean, it is a huge adjustment either way you hack it, but it's been such a fun few years, and I'm in the process of finishing my second album right now, and so I'm just ready to get going on that one.
What can you tell us about what the sound is going to be like on your second album?
Well, my first album was a little mix of country and R&B and pop. This one is an extension of that. I feel like the lyrics are even more colorful and grown up, and I recently got married, so I feel like there's a lot.
It was so cute, by the way. Your Instagram was everything.
Thanks. Well, I love him, and I love our life that we've built, so I feel like there's more love songs on this album, but it still has that rootsiness, but there is some 90s R&B vibes on there. I mean, I write what I'm inspired by and what I grew up listening to. I grew up listening to everything.
Do you have any collabs coming up on your second album that you can tell us about?
There is more than one, and they're all people that I love, and I'm genuinely friends with. So I'm excited for everyone to hear the album, and it's just going to be a huge step forward for me, but I also still have that heart to all the lyrics. So I mean, it's a country record, but there's so much more than that to it, and I feel like I can't wait for my fans to hear it.
What's it like to tour with Niall Horan? Because you're on Flickr World Tour right now. Obviously, that's got to be amazing.
Oh yeah, I think it's one of the most fun tours I've gotten to be a part of, just because we've gone to places I've never been before. For instance, we just got back from South America and had never toured down there or even visited. So I feel like I've seen so much of the world already just on this particular tour. And I mean, I think us having done a song together and us being friends makes it so much easier to be on the road, and his band and crew, we all get along. I'm having them over tomorrow night on our day off. It's it kind of feels like a big family.
Last question. What's something I didn't ask you about that you wish that I had so that you could talk about it?
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever answered something like that before. How's my dog Pancake?
My
bulldog?
Pancake?
He's good. He's amazing on the bus, on the road. He's so lazy, just like me, and he's an amazing bus dog. So yeah, I'll ask and answer that question myself.
Well, thank you so much, Maren Morris, for coming out to River on the Rooftop. We'll see you guys next time.